Welcome to Soulful Kitchen, where design meets peace and beauty lives in every detail. Here, kitchens become more than cooking spaces. They turn into calm, inspiring sanctuaries. Each video brings fresh ideas, natural tones, and mindful aesthetics to spark your creativity and nourish your soul right at home. Morning light falls into this kitchen like a quiet blessing. The concrete feels soft in the sun, not cold. That big stone island looks carved straight from a cliff, calm and solid. Lines are clean, nothing shouts for attention. Cabinets just melt into the wall, almost invisible. A little bonsai near the window keeps the space feeling alive. Colors stay gentle, all gray, cream, and light wood. It feels like a place to breathe before the day starts. Simple tools, simple rituals. Nothing extra, just what matters. You walk in and your shoulders instantly drop. This kitchen feels like a sanctuary carved out of the city. Concrete walls frame everything with calm confidence. Sunlight drops from above through a skylight, washing the basalt countertop in a soft glow. The rock base of the island feels ancient, like it has a story. Cabinets are smooth and handleless, barely there. Colors stay quiet, all stone, sand, and pale wood. Every line is straight, steady, and peaceful. You can almost hear the silence in here. Making tea feels like a small ceremony. It's modern but deeply soulful. You step in and it feels instantly warm, even with all the stone. Travertine on the floor glows gently under the light. The walnut cabinets bring this soft, natural richness. The island looks like a smooth piece of marble sculpture. A stone feature wall anchors everything, textured but calm. Outside, a little moss garden adds life without clutter. Colors are sand, cream, and wood with subtle veins in the stone. Nothing tries too hard. It's polished but still quiet. You could cook, talk, or just stand here and breathe slowly for a while. This kitchen feels like a quiet temple for everyday life. Concrete walls hold the space with strength, but the cedar softens it. The island looks like it was carved from a single boulder, rough yet refined. Sunlight slides in from a slim side window, drawing gentle shadows. Cabinets disappear into the walls, no handles, no fuss. The palette stays soft, grays, pale wood, and hints of sand. There's nothing loud or shiny here. It's all about calm moments. Making a simple bowl of rice feels like an intentional act. Everything whispers, nothing shouts. This room feels almost like a gallery for stone and light. Limestone underfoot feels cool and grounded. The walls are plastered by hand, so every surface has a subtle movement. The island looks like a granite sculpture, strong and still. Narrow vertical windows slice the light, creating long, peaceful shadows. Floating oak shelves hold just a few ceramics, each chosen carefully. Matte black fixtures add a quiet edge. The colors stay natural and muted. It's elegant but not showy. You can imagine slow mornings here, moving gently, hearing only quiet sounds. This kitchen feels soft even with all its structure. Concrete, clay, and warm wood blend together without competing. The island holds a layer of rock fragments beneath frosted glass, like a tiny landscape. Sunlight brushes across the plaster walls, showing delicate texture. Cabinets hover slightly above the floor, making everything feel lighter. Colors stay warm and earthy with gray and beige tones. Decor is minimal but thoughtful. Every object has a reason to exist. It's a place where cooking feels grounding, not rushed. You walk in and time seems to slow down. This space feels like a calm hideout in a busy city. Concrete above, limestone below, with long wooden panels adding warmth. The basalt island sits at the center, solid and dark, with rock accents glowing softly from underneath. Natural light streams in, balancing the deeper tones. The palette sticks to grays, taupes, and muted wood. Everything is clean-lined and low-key. There's just enough open space to breathe. You could hear the city outside, but inside it's all quiet rhythm. Making coffee here would feel like a reset button every morning. This kitchen feels almost weightless in its simplicity. White plaster walls reflect every bit of sunlight. Terrazzo floors sparkle softly but never feel busy. The sandstone island has gentle organic edges, like it's been smoothed by time. A paper screen window filters the light until it's calm and milky. Slim pendant lights float overhead, quiet and minimal. The palette is all white, cream, and soft stone. It feels fresh but not harsh. You move slower here without realizing it. Even washing a single cup becomes a peaceful little moment. This kitchen feels powerful and calming at the same time. Dark charcoal concrete wraps the space in a gentle hush. Light oak surfaces sit against it like a soft reply. The volcanic stone island feels rooted, as if it grew from the ground. A glass-enclosed rock garden glows in the sunlight, almost like a living painting. Colors are deep gray, warm wood, and natural stone. Everything has weight, but the light keeps it from feeling heavy. It's a space for quiet focus, thoughtful cooking, and long, slow breaths. This room feels like a retreat wrapped in stone and glass. Beige limestone and pale ash would keep everything calm and gentle. The granite island stands strong in the center, subtle but impressive. Beside it, a natural rock piece sits like artwork. Floor-to-ceiling glass opens to a still water courtyard, reflecting light into the room. The palette stays soft, warm, and natural. There's nothing sharp or aggressive, just quiet surfaces and patient light. It's somewhere you'd want to linger after a meal, not rush away from. This kitchen feels like the ocean translated into architecture. Concrete brings structure, while driftwood cabinets soften the mood. The granite island sits sturdy, a bit like a grounded shoreline rock. Pebble-like pendant lamps hang above, playful but calm. Sunlight pours in, warming the sand-colored floor. Colors are soft grays, beiges, and washed-out woods. The rock accents keep it anchored, not too airy. It's easy to imagine salty air just beyond the windows. The space feels peaceful, gently bright, and quietly coastal without cliches. This space feels like a quiet studio for everyday rituals. Polished concrete makes the floor smooth and cool. Soft gray plaster walls feel almost velvety in the light. Deep walnut cabinetry adds warmth and depth. The river stone sink rests beneath a skylight, turning flowing water into a small meditation. Light brushes every surface gently. Colors are muted and honest. There's nothing overly decorative. It's all about touch, texture, and rhythm. Washing vegetables here could feel oddly soothing, like a daily pause. This kitchen feels structured but surprisingly gentle. Concrete columns break up the space with quiet strength. Smooth marble panels reflect a soft glow. The island has chiseled rock ends and a sleek top, mixing raw and refined. Honey-toned cabinets warm the cooler stone. Light enters from a side courtyard, bouncing softly across surfaces. The palette stays neutral with grays, putty tones, and golden wood. It feels balanced, never cold. You can imagine slow dinners, calm conversations, and no rush to leave the table. This kitchen feels like a simple poem built from stone and wood. Raw concrete sets the frame, steady and honest. Pale oak cabinetry brings in quiet warmth. The granite island sits at the center, solid and monolithic. A narrow ribbon window sends a thin beam of light across the room, shifting through the day. Colors are soft and restrained. Nothing extra, nothing loud. It feels almost sacred in its simplicity. Even small sounds like a kettle boiling seem important here. Everything invites you to be present, not distracted. Every design we share celebrates balance, texture, and the art of stillness. If today's ideas inspired you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more soulful spaces, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps our creative circle grow, one peaceful kitchen at a time.